Alrighty everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. I always say I'm going to try and get the upload schedule better. I think this time I actually am. I'm going to try and commit to uploading every Saturday night. So here we go. I'm going to try this and we're going to do some more sort of face-to-face kind of videos because I think it means that it's more interactive. And today we're going to be talking about Formula One's underachievers. The two fighting for P3 in the championship with the biggest overachiever this season, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. Between them, they've taken 10 podiums. Both their teammates have taken 10 podiums each. Bottas with 8 of those, Perez with 2. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time talking about how they've underachieved this season. And what I've done is I've had a look at all the results from the season and I've done a calculation. At the moment, they're 31 points apart in the championship. Bottas leads Perez 151 to 120. But then both of them have had some bad luck. Both of them have had some unfortunate incidents. And so I've done some calculations and done their projected finishes if they hadn't had their own share of bad luck. So nobody else, but just Bottas and Perez. And I've come out that Bottas should be on 171 and Perez would be on 150. So that takes into account Bottas's retirement in Monaco, say, which was not his fault at all. He would have finished second there. But then I've also given Perez 15 points for Hungary because Valtteri Bottas decided to play bumper cars. Bottas gets 0 for Hungary because he was playing bumper cars. I've also given Perez a couple more points for like Austria because Charles Leclerc decided that he was going to be a combine harvester and take up the entire road. And I've given Bottas a few more points for Imola, things like that, because whilst Bottas was fighting for ninth is 2 points and George Russell did drive into him. If the roles were reversed, we would have been slating Bottas for that crash with Russell. It was Russell's fault. So what do I think about the whole situation? Well, the Constructors' Championship is important, and these two need to support their teammates. Bottas has taken 8 podiums, taking 3rd place 7 times and 1 second place when Hamilton had some car problems. It's kind of what he's there to do. It's what he's been signed to do. It's why Mercedes have been so successful, taking 4 back-to-back titles between 2017 and 2020 with Bottas in the car. And I think he's been a good teammate. He's had some off weekends. I mean, Azerbaijan sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Where Perez winning, which we'll come on to in a second. But overall, I don't think he's done a too bad job. Perez, on the other hand, 2 podiums, including a win, which was gifted to him. He's adapting to the new car, but Dr. Helmut Marko is ruthless. And although he's managed to burgle a contract for next season, he's got to step it up a gear. 31 points behind Bottas, behind Lando Norris in the standings. You'd say he's got to get a bit of a move on. It's an interesting situation though, because both their teammates have been very, very much on it this season. And these two seem to be misfiring slightly. If we go to Perez, just 2 podium finishes, a couple of 4th places, and then some really, really off weekends like Silverstone. It's an absolute horror show. Imola, he was driving, he spun under the safety car and then regained the places back, which you're not allowed to do. So there have been some interesting bits of driving from them both, but in reality, they need to kind of get it together for their team's sake more than anything else. If Bottas and Perez's situations were reversed, say if there was a young gun who's outperforming their car to no end, ready to go to Red Bull, would Perez be on the block, ready to get the boots? It's an interesting one because if Russell wasn't there, Bottas might be re-signed easily for 2022, especially if Mercedes do win the Constructors eventually. So it's an interesting situation. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I would say that Perez is underperforming more than Bottas, but as Formula One fans, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is kind of dictating that we seem to think that maybe Perez is doing better. I've seen more recently people are understanding that Bottas has been doing a better job, but I just think it's interesting that 8 podiums to 2, and yeah, the argument is still going on. So I'd let me know what you think down below in the comments section. But I would argue that Perez is very underperforming and that Bottas is doing a decent job. He's signed to help them win the Constructors and he's doing everything he can to help Hamilton win the driver's title as well. So I think it's an interesting situation that we've got, and I do think that although the Red Bull is the faster car, Bottas will end up on more points at the end of the season. So those are just my thoughts. Quick little video today on this whole situation. It just came to my mind and I just wanted to talk about it with you guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new around here. More than half of you aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you do fancy seeing weekly Formula One content, make sure to subscribe and I will catch you in the next one. Later, guys.